Today is a very special episode of Hell's Kitchen. I thought today I might step out of the kitchen and into the ring, trading a mastery of my food for a mastery of my fists. Today I'm entering myself into the King of Iron Fist tournament to see if I can match up against some of the greatest martial arts practitioners in the world. Maybe even take some of that knowledge back into a kitchen setting. And ultimately, see if I have what it takes to be the next Tekken world champion. So right off the bat, I am not crazy about the locales. When I signed up to be a fighter, I was expecting, some pageantry, maybe like a ring to fight in. Then I found myself standing on this meteor in outer space. Absolute insanity. I thought, how am I supposed to focus and fight when I can't even breathe? Something just isn't clicking for me on that one. My first opponent was a real spec ops kind of guy, Spetsnaz apparently, Sergei Dragunov. This, old, scarred, sort of military-looking man. Looks almost like if you had brought a Nazi back to life and then taught it sambo tackling, which apparently is a good idea, because the man's ground game is just phenomenal. Even I had trouble getting him to open up. I mean, he was just, solid like a stone wall. I don't know what the military's feeding him, but they may want to consider cutting back on it. I mean, honestly, for God's sake, the poor man looks like he's living off MREs. And again, I can't stress this enough. We're in space. I'm biding my time, fishing for whiffs. It's a race against the clock for pure survival. Before the fight started, I introduced myself to him respectfully as his opponent. We sat in the waiting room together for an hour earlier, and he didn't say a single word the entire time. And so I took that personally and just, went to work on him, business as usual, and taught him the best lesson he'll ever learn in his life, how to catch this fade. There's real professional fighters coming here from around the world to clash against each other to see who has the best martial arts of them all. Some fascinating people, absolutely fascinating. There was this, I don't know what I call him really, a sort of professional wrestler type, I suppose, but with a bit of a caveat. I'm still not sure really whether it's a mask or if he's, some sort of hybrid anthropological man monster thing, the likes of which I've never seen. He speaks in Jaguar roars, so it's anyone's guess really. Guess I'll have to find out tomorrow when we fight for real. My favourite of the set was by far my second matchup against King. Because first off, the arena is on planet Earth. Big points for that one. And second, vibes. When you're in the kitchen, working next to someone who has raw talent and passion, you can feel it. On the other side of that coin, when someone with raw talent and passion is beating the crap out of you, as it turns out, you can feel it. It's not like sparring. You can feel the thousands of hours of sheer training nestled behind every punch, kick and throw. And my God, does King love his throws. He's got this sort of grappling move where he flips you into an almost inescapable combination of breaks. Fascinating, but also terrifying. I will say this though, he earned my respect. He had, multiple chances to break my back and he let me go. Unfortunately for him, I didn't return the favour. Looks like today, I'm moving up the bracket. I'm one step closer to becoming Tekken world champion. For legal reasons, I'm not allowed to disclose the name of our next opponent. But what I can tell you is that he surely has made some sort of deal with the devil, or something to that effect. His iris is a very unusual colour at times. He seemed, on the outside, to maybe have some familial issues perhaps. That's just my guess. He had that vibe of a guy whose dad maybe didn't hug him enough, or maybe hugged him too much. Some of these fighters are just on another level entirely. There were times where I found myself being juggled in the air for several seconds, just wondering, good God, what am I going to do now? Do you know what I mean? Like your eyes roll to the back of your head and you just sort of mentally check out for a little while. Might as well check my phone at this point. Wonder if the wife's called. Did I leave the stove on? Maybe I'll head over to the IKEA, build myself a fucking lawn chair to sit in while I watch this absolute shit show. If you ask me, I'd say God made juggling so that clowns like this know what to do once they're born. In a Smash Brothers tournament, you have directional influence to, get yourself out of these sticky situations. There's no such luxury here in Tekken. You're sometimes airborne long enough to pop something in the microwave, and it's honest to God bullshit.